Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome in if this is your first time being here. This is Empowered Gems Tarot. My name is Melissa. This channel used to be called Tarot by Melissa, so if you've been looking for me under that name, then you're in the right place. Today, we're going to be looking into the topic, the next significant person coming into your life. So we're going to try to uncover who this person is, why they're coming toward you, and just any and everything you may want to know about them. I'm leaving this totally open. I know that a lot of you guys will probably be watching this hoping that it's about like a new love, but I'm leaving it open to really any significant connection that Spirit would like to make you aware of. Okay, so just come to the reading, be open to receiving whatever message Spirit has for you, because again, this is supposed to be somebody significant coming into your life. Next. Remember that this is a general collective reading on YouTube, so messages may not specifically apply to every single viewer out there. If anything feels confusing in your selected reading, doesn't feel like it resonates with you, that's totally okay, totally normal. Those are typically just indications that those are not your messages. If you did want to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is in the description box down below. Personal readings are generally a better way to get a more specific and accurate read on your own personal energy and situation if you feel like you're not really getting that from the general readings on YouTube. All right, so let's go ahead and select your reading. So today we have a choice between three. If you're drawn to reading number one, we're working with the Magickal Dogs Tarot deck and this little spirit quartz crystal. If you are drawn to reading number two, we're working with the Golden Wheel Tarot and this malachite little teardrop. And if you're drawn to reading number three, we are working with the Streetwise Spirit Tarot and this black tourmaline. So I want you guys to take a deep breath and think about the next significant person coming toward you. What do you need to know? Go ahead and select the deck or the crystal that you are feeling the most intuitively connected to. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box below to locate the timestamp that will skip you ahead to your chosen reading. See you there. Hello, group one, and welcome to your reading. Today, we're going to be looking into the next significant person coming into your life. So we're going to try to get, their qualities and characteristics, a little bit about who they are, and then also why they're coming towards you. So let's go ahead and jump right into this, group number one. So starting us off, we have the energy of the ocean. And we also have the warrior as well. So I feel like this person, group one, I almost feel this person may be a little bit of a walking contradiction or a little bit of an enigma here, because when I'm tapping into their personality with these two cards, this feels like a person who has like a very tough exterior, somebody who's very fierce, somebody who's very strong. This person could just have like a tougher look to them or just very masculine energy coming from this. Somebody who is very disciplined, somebody who might be very stoic in the way that they present themselves, or again, have kind of like that tougher exterior. But I feel like beneath the surface, this person is kind of they have a lot of depth to them with the ocean. Like there's a lot of depth here. There's a lot of mystery to this person. This person may be a person that isn't the most certain in some regards. I think especially as it pertains to their emotions and the way that they express themselves. I do see something here about the eyes. So it's like I think there will be an instant connection to this person whenever you look into their eyes. I don't know. This feels like it's getting romantic, but we will see. Group number one. Let's get a little more info about them. Who are they? Why are they coming into your life? Group number one. We're working with the Magickal Dogs Tarot today for your reading. One of my favorite decks. Haven't used it in a while. Who is this person, Spirit, and why are they coming into group one's life? so we've got the Fool. Who is this person, Spirit? And then we have the Five of Swords in reverse. And why are they coming into pile one's life? We have the Moon. That's very similar to the energy of the ocean that I'm getting. Why are they coming into pile one's life, please, Spirit? We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay. We also have the Death card in the reverse. So it's like, I feel like this person, this feels very spiritual to me, group one, because I feel like this person is coming into your life to help you with something regarding your own growth and development and changes. You know, the Death card specifically talks about like transition from one phase to another, as we see here depicted in this card, right? We have the physical body, and then he has transitioned into his spiritual body. But there's an energy of reversal here, which is making me feel like this person might be helping you with an awakening to something that's going to actually help you transition or to understand something about yourself from a spiritual perspective. I feel like it's something to do with family, with this Ten of Cups in reverse, and something with the Moon card that has to do with like ambiguity, the unknown, or fears with regard to family. The Moon is illusions. Okay, and the ocean can also kind of talk about getting lost in illusions too. I feel like it's very unexpected for a lot of you that this person who kind of has this external, like this energy, I think it's probably going to feel quite surprising that they're triggering and pulling up a lot of this stuff for you. It's like when I'm looking at this card of the Moon, oops, we have this dog, it's howling at the moon, right? And then you can kind of, it's kind of giving me this energy of like, you know, how people say during the full moon, people start acting up or acting, you know, out of pocket or whatever. I'm not saying you guys are acting out of pocket, but there's sort of this understanding of why you're behaving a certain way or why you have a certain fear or why you're, like where a certain fear is coming from, especially because we can see the ancestor of the dog here, which is the wolf. It's something to do with your family that this person is helping you to awaken to. But I think that when you meet them, something about their energy is going to be really disarming. And I think that it will trigger you because there's something about them that's mysterious. There's something about them that's confusing. There's something about them that's like not clear with their energy. This person, when you meet them, you guys, they're kind of like on a new path in their life with the Fool. Like this person, I think, is making changes in their life. I see a butterfly in this card here. They're making changes. They're embarking on a new path. They, whenever they meet you, I think that they are kind of like in their own world or just kind of like clueless about certain things. Like I feel like maybe this is romantic. Like this could end up being a romantic interest for a lot of you guys. I do think they're really attractive with the Warrior. I think you're going to find them attractive because they have like this very tough, like masculine energy to them. So I could see you feeling very pulled and drawn to them. But I don't think it's that they like don't notice you per se, but I think they're just unaware of certain things because something about like connecting with you or something about where they're at in life, it's like they're a newbie. They're a newbie and they're just like, they don't know what they don't know. This person is also in a place where they are walking away from drama. They're walking away from fights. They're walking away from energy in their life that no longer serves them. They could have left people behind or situations behind that were really stifling their personal growth or stifling them from being able to feel as though they're being themselves, their most authentic selves, because the Fool is authenticity, right? It's being your most authentic version of yourself and not always caring what other people think. I do think that there's an aspect of this person kind of being unaware of you or like unaware of certain things here because they just don't know any better. But I do also kind of think that they don't care right now about what other people think, or whenever you meet them, they're not going to be like focusing on that. So let's keep going. group number 1. Tell us more, Spirit, about who is coming toward them and why. So we're going to start with, who is this person? Give us a little more info about who they are, please, Spirit, to group 1. We have the thinking woman. And why are they coming into group 1's life, please, Spirit? We have hostilities. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, so this person is, they're actually really smart, I feel like. But again, I feel like they don't really put off that vibe with you because they come across as like very stoic and very mysterious. They have a lot of depth and substance to them. I feel like this person could be learning or studying. Maybe you guys are meeting them in an environment where like there's higher learning or education involved. This person is also somebody who is helpful through their intellect as well, because the thinking woman is somebody who can be helpful to you through her intellect, her logic, her education. We have a butterfly here too, which is really interesting. We have a lot of butterflies with this person. So they're new to something here. This person actually may be helping you with their intellect in some way. Because with the hostilities energy coming up here, there's something challenging that you're working through. It's kind of interesting with this. We have 2 warriors here. It's like this person is somebody who is like willing to fight for others, like to stand up for others in some regard. And so they may be standing up for you, but again, like for a lot of you guys, I feel like it's more like spiritual than this. Because when I'm looking at this energy of hostility, when we're talking about the moon and the 10 of cups reversed, right? I feel like there is this energy of them awakening you again to some of this energy within you, of like you being defensive or guarded or fearful of people who present themselves in this certain type of way. Some of you guys, group number 1, I'm getting another message that this person is somebody who, like they're literally helping you through an ambiguous time, like a hostile time. With the 10 of cups in reverse, you guys could be going through like a divorce or like a marital breakup or something like that. And this person with the thinking woman and the warrior could be somebody who's like going to help you fight through this, if that is your unique situation. Again, it's a general reading, so this can play out in multiple ways, but let's keep going. Who is this person, please, Spirit? And let's get why they're coming into group 1's life. Who is this person, please, Spirit? The North Node. Wow. Why are they coming into group 1's life? Aquarius, collaborate. Interesting. Yeah, I think that this person is moving toward their purpose. And I feel like with this North Node energy, there is like, again, there's something very spiritual about this connection. There's something, I don't want to say karmic, but there's something fated about this connection with the North Node. Especially right now, the nodes are switching. They're moving into Pisces. This energy here is very Piscean. You should check your natal chart, group 1, to see where Pisces is transiting, because this could give you some clues as to like how you're going to meet them or who this could be to you. You know, is it transiting, you know, your 7th house of partnerships? Is it transiting your 10th house of career, right? Like you could look into that and try to get some clues as to who this person is or why they're coming into your life. But it is fated with the North Node. Like you and this person are supposed to cross paths for a reason. You guys might connect with this person in like a community sort of area or like a place where you share space with others. Again, there's also this helpfulness energy here with the collaborate with Aquarius. And it's interesting, like when I'm looking at this Aquarius energy, Obviously, Aquarius is the water bearer, but we have all of this water here for them. And so again, I feel like there's something spiritual about you understanding your emotions better and you being able to kind of detach from the things that are triggering you and be able to support and provide that, what's the word I'm looking for? Provide that support for your own emotional well-being. They're helping you with this through some form of collaboration here. But they could be like, they could show up as like a friend that kind of triggers you, or just somebody you meet in a community space, you know, in your life. They're helping you with your guardedness. Let's get a little more info here, please, Spirit. Who is this person, Spirit? A little bit more insight. Okay. We have the cosmos, ascend. I connect to oneness and expand my awareness. Beautiful energy. And why are they coming into group number one's life? We have the visionary, awake. With an intuitive perspective, I see the bigger picture. I think both of these are third eye energies, right? And look at this. This is romantic. Beloved Zeus lovers, this cosmic union is destined for greatness. Yeah, this is definitely like a romantic, there's attraction here for a lot of you guys. May not necessarily be the case for everybody out there, but it feels like, I feel like a lot of times when these connections are like triggering spiritual growth, a lot of them are romantic relationships for some reason. But that doesn't necessarily limit it to just being that. But it's interesting, right? Because both of you guys are connected with this intuition. Both of you guys are connected with this third eye energy. This person is just on their path. They're moving into their north node. They're moving into their purpose. They're leaning into this energy of, you know, sharing their thoughts or changing their thoughts, changing their own perspectives on things in life, and becoming more self-aware, but also spiritually aware of others, right? And they're also helping to propel this within you, seeing the bigger picture of something. So going back to this moon, it's like something about them is awakening you to a certain pattern of behavior or a certain fear that you have that I feel stems from like a childhood or stems from family, unhappy family dynamics, something like that, or friend dynamics even. And they're helping you to understand like where that behavior is really coming from. They're pushing you into a spiritual awakening. And I think you guys are going to realize it's not so much like this connection is supposed to be super, like, I don't know, special is the word, but I think sometimes when we're having these growth moments through other people, we tend to fixate too much on like the little details. Like, oh my God, do they like me? Do they not like me? Are we going to last? Are we going to stay together? Right? This is more about big picture healing than about like the day-to-day of you like being with this person for a long time. It doesn't mean that you won't be with them for a long time, but they're awakening you to something bigger within yourself that needs your attention, that's going to empower you to, I think, let your guard down a little bit when it comes to relationships. It's going to empower you to move differently, to maybe learn how to provide support for your emotions, or to call in partners who provide better support and teamwork when it comes to emotions. So let's do a couple of these and then we'll close it out with some timelines for you, group one. This is super interesting. So tell us a little bit more, Spirit. Who is this person and why are they coming towards group number one? What else do we need to know? We have memory. We have perseverance. And we do have apology as well. That's so interesting. Okay, so memory, this says remembrance, commemoration, and reunion. Perseverance, we have challenge, endurement. I think this says resolution. Yes. And then we have guilt, confessions, and forgiveness. Beautiful. This person is definitely going to leave a mark on you with memory. Maybe for some of you guys, this will be someone in your life for a long time. Someone that you make memories with. But I think that something about them will imprint on your memory. And it's going to be challenging with this perseverance. But again, they're teaching you how to persevere. Because I feel like this person knows how to persevere. They have been through a lot of challenge. They're embarking on some sort of new path. I feel like they've just left something behind that has really strengthened their resolve here. And they're much more empowered when you guys cross paths. Strength, skill, discipline, toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, self-sacrifice, and conquering the ego. Right? Like, they're helping you overcome obstacles in your emotional healing and your emotional well-being, maybe even helping you overcome obstacles when it comes to friendships or romantic partnerships as well, helping you to release guilt, to forgive yourself or maybe forgive others who have transgressed you in the past. But I feel like a lot of this is about self-understanding and self-awareness as well. Group number 1, I just keep going back to this wolf, right? Like they're helping you understand like the ancestral pattern here. So let's get a little timeline, group 1, and see when they might be popping into your life as the energy stands today. So let's see. Group number 1. When do we think this person may pop into group 1's life, Spirit? Okay, so we have not in the cards, which is interesting. Maybe Spirit doesn't want to tell us. We do have February. And then we do have the waning moon as well, with 9 months at the bottom of the deck. So we have 9 months from now, during a waning moon, maybe in the month of February for some of you. This not in the cards is sort of interesting. Like, I think for some of you, my viewers, there might be like sort of, because like going back to this, seeing the bigger picture, like I think for some of you guys, there might be an attachment here that you have to this person of like wanting it to work out a certain way or be a certain way or last long, or like there's something that's like not in the cards when it comes to this person. So I feel like you'll have to reflect on whatever it is that you feel kind of attached to, or whatever you're hoping. Like maybe you came into this reading at like thinking, oh, is this about so-and-so, or is this about a certain thing in my life like happening? I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you something that you might want out of it is not necessarily in the cards. But I think that this person is definitely here for a reason. They're significant because they're helping you to expand your awareness of self and to really understand like the depth of your emotions and the things that trigger you, the things that make you feel guarded or like have that hostile energy coming up within. They're helping you through this energy exchange. So it's very interesting, group 1. It definitely feels a little mysterious with the ocean, but comment below. Let me know if you think you know who this is or what your thoughts are. And if you guys do want to continue to support my work, do make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you will be updated when I post new content. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So today we're going to be looking into the next significant person that may be coming towards you. So let's go ahead and jump right in and see kind of who this person is and why they are entering your life. So group number 2, starting us off, we have the energy of the self. And we also have the healer. This is so beautiful. So, group 2. I definitely feel like this person is clearly going to be a very healing person for you in your life. We have passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. With the self and the healer, I almost feel like this person is going to be someone who is very accepting of you. I think that this person is going to see you in a way that others have never seen you before. I think that they're going to notice your value. I think they're going to see, like, this pearl is making me think that there's something very unique and special at your core that this person really sees and recognizes. And I feel like because whatever this is feels so authentic to you and so deep to your core, and maybe it's something that a lot of people don't notice or don't always appreciate about you, it's actually going to promote, it's like they're healing you. They're healing your ability to just be yourself. Let's keep going. I want more info. So group 2, let's see. What else can you tell us, please, Spirit, about this person coming toward group number 2? Who are they? And why are they coming into group number 2's life? Who are they? Who is this person, Spirit? So we have a Knight of Swords. Okay. And we also have a King of Pentacles. And why are they coming into pile number 2's life? And we have the Fool in reverse. Yeah, because there's something about you not being yourself. There's something about you not feeling free to be yourself with the Fool in reverse. One more, please, Spirit. The Knight of Cups, yeah. Maybe a fear of creative expression, maybe not feeling safe or feeling like you have control over your emotions or like authority over your emotions. I think for a lot of you guys with this King of Pentacles, this actually could be like a boss or someone that's a manager or someone that, like they could be a business owner, someone that's really good with business or someone, even if it's not a career business focused person, I think that this person could even be like a father or just, they just have an energy of being very responsible, respectable, supportive. They're very, very supportive. And with this Knight of Swords, they're also expressive. You know, this person is highly ambitious, probably highly ambitious in their career, and they don't mince words. Like they're not afraid to speak their mind, and they may even have a sharp tongue at times. Now, we're going to get a little more info here, but as I'm channeling that energy of that Knight of Swords, I'm already kind of feeling some discomfort coming up in the pit of my stomach. So this person, you guys, they may not necessarily feel like a healer in the nurturing sense. I think that this person, through connecting with this person, healing will be happening, because I think that you're going to feel with the Fool in reverse, there's a couple things. You guys could be in some sort of a new situation and feeling a little out of depth, right? Maybe a new job, a new path you've embarked on, and you're feeling a little hesitant or shy. Or just generally speaking, there's something here about you being a little cautious about just being yourself or taking risks here. Being kind of introverted, being like maybe creatively tapped or blocked, or you're in a place where maybe you're not getting a lot of recognition or celebration from others. But this person is going to be calling certain things out that are going to promote more appreciation of self. So we got to see what else they have. But I do think that they have the tendency to be kind of blunt. They are stable. They don't necessarily feel nurturing, though, yet. We'll see what other cards we get. So who is this person, please, Spirit, for group 2? We have rest and rejuvenation. Why are they coming into group number 2's life, please, Spirit? We have appreciation. Yes. Yes, yes. Yeah, I mean, you guys could actually meet them in like a physically healing sort of place. Like they could be a doctor, a healer, a therapist. Like there could be some or sort of healing modality or medical modality that they meet you in. This is a very meditative energy. Like both of these feel kind of spiritual to me. But I think also this person with rest and rejuvenation, they're very like, I think they're very spiritual. I think they're very aware of their own self-care practices. So even though they are really ambitious and really driven toward their goals and they have a lot of responsibilities, it does feel like this person seeks peace in their life. And again, there's something about their energy that is going to help you to appreciate parts of yourself that don't usually get recognized or noticed. And it's possible too, you guys, because the Knight of Swords is very blunt, right? So this is somebody who's not going to mince words. It doesn't have to mean that they're being mean to you, but maybe you're just not used to somebody being so, candid with you about the things that they appreciate, or so direct with you about, certain views or values. It's like they cut right to the core of who you are, and they just do it so swiftly and so directly, but also in a supportive way. And I just think it may feel a little bit disarming, especially if you have fears of being seen or fears of being noticed. Okay. Tell us more, please, Spirit. Group number 2. Who is this person? We have the South Node. Why are they coming into group number 2's life, please, Spirit? We have Venus. Ooh, it's like self-love, beautiful energy. See, we do also have the square, semi-square, quincunx. So there is definitely something here. We also have debilitated with discomfort. There's definitely like an energy of you being pushed out of a comfort zone. Okay. With the South Node being here, you guys, I do feel like this is karmic in nature. Like this is a karmic lesson. I think that there is something destined about you connecting with this person because they have some sort of lesson that they're teaching you on a spiritual level here. The South Node can also indicate this is someone from the past, literally. It doesn't have to be a past life, but it's someone from the past. Maybe it's somebody that you guys already know who's coming back around into your life, or someone that's currently here that you've known for a long time that has this very stable kind of daddy energy of the King of Pentacles. They're helping you though, you guys. This person is like helping you work through, I think, some self-love stuff here. Especially with the like all of these cards together are giving self-love energy. With Venus being here, this can talk about love. It can talk about money. It's interesting with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Like, I wasn't necessarily initially getting that this was like a romantic situation, but I almost kind of wonder for some of you if there's like a sense of feeling that with this person. Like there could be something connected to romance here for some of you. But if that is the case, I almost feel that you all feel rejected by this person in a way with that Knight of Cups in reverse. Or maybe it's like more of a shyness here to express yourself out of fear of being rejected. I think that's more what it is. Definitely, though, this person is teaching you to love yourself. They're teaching you to appreciate yourself. So tell us a bit more, please, Spirit, about who this person is for group 2. We have the Moonstone Star, Passion. I'm entering a portal of euphoric love. So there's something creative here that this person holds. There's fertility energy with Moonstone. Why are they coming into group 2's life, please, Spirit? We have the morning star, radiance, more sacral energy. I shoot for the stars, radiance is my birthright. I think this person is going to support you guys, some sort of like creative endeavor that you have, or they're going to support just something about you that's very unique and special and close to your heart. And I think that they are going to push you into feeling more confident, to be seen, to express it, to show it off with Venus. Yeah, with the sacral, there's definitely something that's creative here. I think this person just really appreciates it. I think they really see the value in it. It could be something that they find a lot of passion in as well, that it helps them, like drives them toward their overall goals or something like that. And I'm noticing how this is kind of on the base of her spine, which is making me think of support, right? It's kind of like this King of Pentacles energy. This person is going to support something that you're very passionate about. With Venus, this passion could have to do with beauty. It could have to do with something creative, like we've been saying. They're helping you get comfortable with being in the spotlight and being seen, group 2, for the gifts that you have. So let's keep going. Tell us a little more, please, Spirit, and then we'll close it out with a timeline. Who's coming into group 2's life and why, please, Spirit? So we have care. This says parenthood, patron, and support. Exactly. And notice how there's a little baby. Maybe you and this person are coming together to make a metaphorical baby. Maybe it's a real baby. Maybe it is romantic for some of you, but it feels more like a metaphor of you guys coming together to give birth to some creative idea here. This person is supporting you, something that you have created. It's going to feel very healing to get this support. Yeah, we have stress, headache, pressure, and lack of sleep, which is kind of interesting how he's like radiating this energy over her head, right? Which, you know, rest and rejuvenation, I think they're going to help you with the balance that you need to let go of some of that stress and overthinking things. One more, please, Spirit. And then we do have conflict, difference, disputation, and quarrel. Like I was saying, you guys, this person with this Knight of Swords, they're very blunt. They're to the point. You know, I do think that there might be a little bit of tension here between you and them because they're pushing you out of a comfort zone. And the thing about that is in order for us to grow, in order for us to get better, we have to get a little bit uncomfortable. Staying in your comfort zone, it just ensures the same results, right? So they are going to push you, and I think it's going to feel difficult. I'm not going to lie. Even as I'm channeling that energy, I just got like a lot of anxiety in the pit of my stomach. So I know that you guys are going to feel some challenge with them. But I think ultimately they seem like they're really coming from a good place, group 2, because they're really going to help you grow to love and appreciate yourself and to value yourself. They're really going to help uplift your self-esteem, and they're going to help you to get more comfortable and confident, which is being authentic to who you are and expressing your creativity. So, you know, healers come in many forms. They're not always going to be like rainbows and sunshine. They're not always going to be the cups energy. This is definitely a healer, but it's a healer that's going to push you to get a little uncomfortable. It's definitely giving like dad energy with that King of Wheels. Like we're going to hold you accountable to doing something that's going to help with your growth here. So this is what I see for you, group 2. Comment below. Let me know how this resonates. And if you have any guesses on who this person is, thank you guys so much for being here. If you want to continue to support my work, do make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit the notification bell so that you will be updated when I post new content. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, group 3, and welcome to your reading. So today we're looking into the next significant person that may be coming into your life. You guys selected the black tourmaline, and then we have the Streetwise Spirit Tarot. So let's jump in and take a look at who this person is and why they may be entering your life here in the future. All right, so you guys start with the Eternal Child, and then we also have the Hero Heroine, and it did come out in the reverse, it looks like. So on the shadow attribute, we have escapism and a false sense of heroism. Light attributes, passion for a journey of personal empowerment. All right, let's go ahead and grab some additional messages with the tarot, and then we'll get into this reading more. So Spirit, tell us a little bit about who is coming into group number 3's life next, the next significant person coming towards them. Who is this person? Who is this person, please, Spirit, coming into group 3's life next? We have the 10 of Pentacles. Who is this person, please, Spirit? We have the 5 of Pentacles. And why are they coming into group 3's life, please? We have the 4 of Swords. It is in the reverse. And then we do also have the Devil card as well. Okay, and we have a King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so this could be someone that you guys work with, or someone who's very like career-minded or career-oriented. So who are they, and why are they coming into your life? Group number 3. So the Eternal Child is interesting with the shadow attribute of the Hero Heroine, because the Eternal Child really does talk about like our inner child. Okay, so on the light side of things, this would be a metaphor for like joy, magic, you know, accepting of all, looking at things through the eyes of wonderment. On a darker side, it can talk about like being selfish or burnt out, or like addictions, or just unhealthy patterns. And we did have this shadow attribute that talks about escapism and a false sense of heroism. So I definitely feel that this person may actually be coming into your life, group number 3, for the purpose of awakening you to some shadow work that you have to do, something around the inner child healing, okay? With the 10 of Pentacles, I think that this person is somebody who you guys might work with them. You may work with them, or you guys, for some of you, may even be married. Like this can be husband energy, father energy for some. But this is somebody that like there's some sort of partnership here. A long-term partnership. This could end up being a romantic partner for some of you guys. And just because we have shadow work coming up, it doesn't mean that this is like going to be the worst person ever, right? It's just like natural that through relationships, we will awaken to new and different parts of ourselves and transmute that through healing, right? So yeah, I think that this person is somebody who is someone that may be in your life for a long time, or already has been in your life for a long time. They could be somebody who you work with, for some of you. This person, though, also with the 5 of Pentacles, I think is kind of insecure, you know, because with this escapism and false sense of heroism, it kind of makes me feel like they portray an image that is a little bit different than how they actually feel inside. I think that this person has been through a lot in their life. I think that this person, they could have even been homeless before. They've been marginalized in some way, or they've been left out in the cold in some way. And so they do kind of have their own inner child work that I think will be happening in this connection. So why are they coming into your life, you guys? Well, there's an energy with this 4 of Swords in reverse of like coming out of a period of solitude or a period of rest. And then we have the Devil, which is escapism, right? It's debauchery. It's like overindulging in things. So again, there's something about them awakening you to like overindulgences here within yourself, something that stems from the inner child. Some of you guys with this Four of Swords in reverse, like maybe at the time that you meet this person, you've been spending a lot of time alone, or you've been spending a lot of time in isolation. You've been kind of reflecting on life, reflecting on things a lot. I do think that this person is going to pull you out of that, and you guys are going to be going out with them and engaging in things that could be potentially tempting to you, right? Maybe some of you guys have been working on bad habits. It's almost like I see them as a little like they could tempt you a little bit to do things that aren't always in your highest good. They have a tendency to show you the areas where you potentially can overindulge. Okay, like even drinking or partying or something like that could be of significance here. So let's keep going. Group number 3. Tell us a little bit more, please, Spirit, about who this person is and why they're coming towards group number 3. Who is this person, Spirit? Who are they? We have the first chakra, Archangel Michael. Why are they coming into group 3's life? We have a man holding a heart. This is definitely could potentially be a love interest for a lot of you. And we do have the crown chakra here. So there's a spiritual connection, which is definitely what I've been feeling. It's like, I think that this person is well-intended, you guys. I do think that they're well-intended. I think that they come in as very supportive to you, especially with this King of Pentacles, right? Like this is somebody with daddy energy. Like they want to support, they want to provide, protect, and take care of their responsibilities here. But I kind of wonder sometimes if maybe some of the things that they're doing to try to support you are misguided. You know? This person, though, this is beautiful energy with the man holding a heart, you guys, because this is somebody that is loving. You know, this is somebody who is I think that they're showing you what like a really supportive, like masculine energy, like an emotionally supportive masculine energy can look like. But there is definitely something that's coming up here with the devil that like they're awakening you to something that might be a little bit unhealthy, a codependency, an addiction. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about this, with this card coming up in the reverse, right? It's like the things that they're doing might actually, you guys may learn over time that the things that they do, I feel like they might not actually help you in the long run, even though they feel good in the moment. It's sort of like this energy of keeping someone codependent or stuck in some way. But I feel like it's coming from this person's own self-worth issues that they have, fears of abandonment that they have. Because I feel like this person, definitely feels romantic to me for a lot of you guys, but it's like I see them as being very abundant and having a lot to offer. They're definitely financially stable. But there's something about like the way that they're going about things that is more like stemming from their own codependency issues. And their fears of being abandoned. So you guys are both, I think, healing each other's inner child here, for sure. Let's keep going. Group number 3. Who is coming towards group 3? Please, Spirit. Who is this person? More info, please. We have Cancer energy. Aww. And why are they coming towards group number 3? Yeah, we have the 3rd house. Interesting. Okay. So Cancer energy is the energy of home and family, and it's the energy of taking care of, right? Maternal energy. This person could have some inner child wounds from the mother. For some of you, maybe some of you all have inner child wounds from the mother. But they're very caring and nurturing and supportive. So not only are they like financially supportive and stable, materially supportive and stable, they're also emotionally supportive and stable, or want to be emotionally supportive and stable. I think that this person with the third house, there will be some things coming up around communication with them. You guys may also meet this person in your day to day, right? Like short distance travel to and from work, to and from the gym, like things like that. They're definitely like nearby you, right? They're definitely nearby or like in your space, even if you've not met them yet and don't really know who this could be. Something about communication and like toxicity around communication, or yeah, let's keep going. I shouldn't say toxicity. I feel like that sounds so like, maybe the better word is like attachments, attachment styles, and attachment with communication. I feel like saying toxic just sounds so like aggressive, and it's not really what I feel. Tell us more, Spirit. Who are they? We have the Enchanter. This says, I wish upon a star and my dreams come true. Heart chakra energy. Why are they coming into group 3's life, please, Spirit? We have the triple star grid, align. I connect and align with my higher consciousness. We also have, I create and foster reciprocal relationships, the goddess of balance. So this person is going to be teaching you about balance in relationships. Okay. Yes. So this person, you guys, I do think that they have healing to do as well. I feel like this person may sometimes have a little bit of an idealizing energy when it comes to relationships. I think this person is very giving. But I also think that there's something about your own energy, like being codependent in relationships. And this person is helping you to achieve a higher level of awareness into maybe like your attachment styles, any codependent dynamics in relationships stemming from childhood. That's like the biggest thing. They're awakening you to escapism. You know, there could be just certain things that you do, or maybe that you do with this person together, where it feels like you're being really empowered or having a lot of fun, or like you're doing something that's productive, but like deep down there's an energy of understanding that this isn't really helping us climb and achieve goals long term. It's disempowerment instead of personal empowerment. Habits keeping you stuck is what they're helping you to see. Let's keep going. Group 3. Tell us more about who this person is, please, Spirit. We have memory. We have illness. And then we do have imagination. And we also have a coach. This person could be a coach. Maybe they're like a spiritual advisor, or like someone that's coaching you through some things. And it may not be romantic for all of you, because again, this person they're business savvy. So this could be someone who is like, maybe you guys go to them for support dealing with like an illness, or dealing with something that is going wrong in your life. Again, we have the devil, so that there's like alcoholism here. This could be anything though. This could be any type of like wellness coach or something like that. I don't know. I feel like you guys, this person, I do feel like they're well-intended, but I just feel like there's something about like attachments here. Especially with imagination. This talks about fantasy, mind, variety. Like it could be that this person makes you a little bit aware of like obsessive tendencies that you have, or getting in like Delulu kind of energy in relationships. I think both you and this person are definitely healing each other, right? Like there's definitely both of you have inner child stuff coming up in this connection. I do think that this person with memory, they could be someone you've known for a while. Again, with the 10 of Pentacles, there could be a long history here. It could be someone that you're already partnered with. But yeah, there's definitely an energy of like, this person will leave a mark. This person will be someone that you make a lot of memories with. And I don't think that they're all bad. You know, I don't think they're bad, period. I just think that there's an energy like between you guys where like this person feels like they're very supportive and nurturing and like they want to take care of you, but they also have their own like fears of abandonment and being marginalized and things that trigger their own inner child in this connection. And I think sometimes the way that they are going to go about taking care of you, it's coming from that fear of being lost, this fear of like being abandoned or left. And so there creates with the devil like this sort of codependent dynamic between you. But they're significant for a reason, right? Because I think that they're going to actually help you with the triple star grid here to become more aware of these patterns, to be more aware of balance that's needed in relationships, right? We do also have the beloved Zeus here. This cosmic union is designed for greatness. So yeah, I definitely feel for a lot of you, this is going to be like a romantic partner. And you guys actually might meet them through friends. We also have Gemini here. So maybe through friends, through your network. Gemini energy here with the third house. Gemini season, Cancer season could also be significant. Let's close it out with a couple more timelines for you, group 3. When may group 3 potentially meet this person? As the energy stands today. We have Cancer season, so there's that being echoed with the Cancer energy there. We have at the last minute, so this could come in when you're not expecting it. And then we do have the season of winter coming through as well. So this is what I see, group 3. We're going to end the reading here. Comment below. Let me know what is happening with you, how this may have resonated. Do you know who this person is? And if you want to continue to support my work, do make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you will be updated when I post new content. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.